Hello my lovely YouTube fam, hope you guys are doing really well. Welcome to today's Honey Flow. Today I have another yummy, stretchy, feel good, slightly slower practice for you. So hope you enjoy. And if you do enjoy my classes, you're very welcome to check out my online membership, Tana Studio. There are 3 new classes in there that drop every Sunday, and there's a real wide variety of classes, longer flows, so 45 to 60-minute classes, Pilates workouts, honey flows, funky flows, breathwork, meditation, and so much more. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out after. And then when you're ready to begin, you're welcome to make your way onto your hands and your knees. Let's make our way into a tabletop position. And you can just go ahead and stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, spread into your fingers. We will begin with some circular movements, some spiral-like shapes through the spine, working your way into the upper back, mid-back, and lower back. Invite the hips into the movement as well. You can find some hip circles here. Let's move nice and slowly as we just take these first few moments just to drop in, connect, and open yourself up physically and energetically. Take one more breath. And then on your next breath cycle, push into your hands and draw your chest forwards. Come into cow pose. Inhale, rounding the spine. Exhale, contract inwards, cat spine. And again, cow, drawing your heart forwards. Cat spine, we round, contract inwards. And again, inhale, draw your chest forwards, breathe in. Breathe out to round as you contract. One more round, inhale, arch your spine, draw your chest forwards. And then on your exhale, lift your hips right up into a downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out through your feet. Bend into one leg at a time. On your next in-breath, begin to lift your heels off the ground, coming high onto the balls of your feet. And then ripple forwards, come into a plank position. Take a breath in, slow and controlled chaturanga. Upward facing dog, draw your chest forwards, peel the shoulders back. Slowly, like you're moving through honey, roll your hips back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift, ripple forwards, plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, draw your chest forwards in between the shoulders. Downward facing on your out breath. Let's go for one more round. Heels elevate off the earth, ripple forwards, plank position. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, peeling your heart forwards, breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. With that out breath, lift your heels off the ground, knees to the floor, come into a tabletop position. Send your right leg behind you, reach back into your toes. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, reach back again to the other elbow, left side. Inhale, reach back into your toes. Exhale, step your right foot in front of you, come into a low lunge. As you sweep the arms into the sky, find length. Wrap your right hand around your left wrist, and then lift that arm up and over to the right side, breathing fully into the left side of your body. Take a full breath in. Gently release your wrist, come into an easy twist, left hand to floor. As you reach your right arm into the sky, take a full inhale. Exhale, waving forwards over your right leg, make your way into a long pyramid pose, deep hamstring stretch. Find a halfway lift, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend generously into the right knee, lunge, gaze forwards. Step both feet back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, take your plank, nice and controlled. Chaturanga, cruise through your flow with awareness and control as you open yourself up. We're meeting here in a downward facing dog. Push into your hands and your feet. And then lift your heels off the ground, knees to the earth, tabletop, breathe in. Send your left leg behind you, inhale. Left knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale, reach back. Exhale to the right elbow. Try to connect to your breath, reach back into your left toes. Stepping your left foot in front of you, come into a low lunge. As you reach the arms into the sky, feel the energy move up your arms. Left hand wraps around the right wrist, leaning over to the left, pulling that arm up and over. Take a spacious breath. Meet in your easy twist. Right hand meets the ground. Reach your left fingers tall. Take a full breath in. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Wave over your left leg. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold forwards as you breathe out. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend into your left knee, lift your gaze. Step both feet lightly back, down dog. Lift your heels off the ground, plank position, ripple forwards. Let's cruise through our vinyasa, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. Pull the heart through. Downward facing as you slowly melt your hips back. Push into your hands and your feet. Lift your heels off the ground, knees to the earth. Once again, come into your tabletop position. Send your right leg back, reach into toes. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, reach back again. To the other elbow, left side. Inhale, reach back into the right toes. We're meeting in a three-legged dog. Your right leg is in the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee generously, and take a full breath. Meet in a low lunge. Stepping your right foot forwards, left knee lowers to the mat. Reach your arms into the sky. Right hand wraps around the left wrist, lean over to the right, just as we were doing earlier. Create that space across the side of your body, your obliques and your lats. Easy twist. Left hand to the floor, reach into your right arm. Take a full breath. Long pyramid pose, waving over that right leg. Halfway lift, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend into your right knee and open it up in a reverse warrior. Reach into your right fingers, create space here across the side of your body. Triangle pose. Trikonasana. Reach into your left fingers. Drive your feet into the floor. Bend into your right knee, reverse your warrior again, breathing in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your space. Face your left foot. Plug your hands into the floor and find a three-legged dog. Send your left leg back. Open up your hip, bend your left knee and find a wild thing shape. Take your time as you flip your dog. Drive your right hand into the floor and enjoy this spacious moment. One more breath. Lightly let the hips meet the ground. Sweep your left hand behind you, stargazer. Push into that hand as you lift through your hips. Take a full breath. Exhale, lower your hips down to the floor, both hands to the back of your space. You're going to step your left foot outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee to the earth as you send your left arm forwards. Breathe in. Exhale, send that left arm behind you and see if you can grab onto that right foot with your left hand. Take one more full breath. Enjoy that deep stretch. And then slowly release wherever you are. Left hand meets the ground. Tuck the right toes. You're going to find a crisscross dog. Your left foot over to the right side of your space. Drive your palms into the mat. And then gaze forwards. You're going to glide forwards onto the left hand as you reach your right arm into the sky. Lean your head back into your right hand as you spiral your chest open to the sky. Take one more breath. Lower your left knee down to the floor now, tucking your left toes. Rise onto the knee gate pose, reaching over to the right side of your space. With your exhale, drop your left hand down to the earth, reach your right arm up and over, breathe in. Allow yourself to come into a back bend, so chest open to the sky, and then exhale, we bow forwards. Inhale, we lift and lengthen, open it up. Exhale, wave forwards. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out to bow. Inhale, reach up into that right arm. Gate pose, cartwheel the hands over to the front of your mat, facing your right foot. Let's find a three-legged dog. Send your right leg back. Bend generously into the knee as you open up your hip. Take your time as you find your wild thing, flip dog once again. Drive into that left hand. Feel into space. And then lightly let the hips meet the floor. Stargazer, right hand behind your right glute. Lift through the hips, expanding and opening. One more breath. Exhale, lower your hips down to the floor. Both hands to the front of your space. Take a plank pose. Slow, controlled vinyasa. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Knees to the floor, take your hips back, child's pose. Relax your forehead to the ground for a moment. Soften, unclench. Reconnect to a nice steady cadence of breath as you breathe through your nose. And then you can lift your gaze and rock forwards onto hands and knees once again. Tuck the right toes and send your left leg behind you. Inhale. Left knee to left elbow. Exhale. Reach back into your toes. Breathe in to the right elbow. Inhale, reach back into your left leg. Let's meet in that three-legged dog shape with an open hip. Bend your knee. Breathe into the inner thigh. Low lunge. Step your left foot forwards, right knee to the earth. Reach up into the arms and then wrap your left hand around your right wrist. Lean over to the left side as you take that full breath. Letting go of your wrist, right hand meets the floor. Easy twist, reach into your left fingers. Full breath in. Long pyramid pose, breathing out, melting over your left leg. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Find your breath. Bend into your left knee, reverse your warrior, slowly reaching into your left fingers, feeling the space that you're creating from the inside out. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach into that top arm. Breathe. Bend into the left knee, reverse your warrior again. Inhale. Let's meet at the back of our space. Swivel over to face your right foot. Low lunge. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Send your right leg back. Open up your hip as you bend your knee. Find your wild thing shape. Driving your left hand into the floor, reaching your chest to the sky. Full round of breath. Lower your hips to the floor, stargazer, right hand sweeps behind you. Push into that hand, feel into a sense of openness, of expansion. And then you can lower your hips lightly to the earth, both hands to the back of your mat, lizard lunge. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Left knee is rooted to the floor. You're going to send your right arm forwards. Breathe in. Exhale, send it behind you. If you did so on the first side, you can reach for that left foot with your right hand. And gently guide your foot a bit closer to your hips. Take 2 more breaths. Nice and slowly, release your bind, both hands to the mat. Glide your right foot over to the left side of your space in your crisscross dog. Drive your palms into the ground. And then lift your gaze as you glide forwards onto the right hand. You're gonna lift your left arm into the sky and then lean it behind your head. So you're leaning your head back into the left hand. Feel into that opening here across the shoulders, spine, thoracic area. One more breath. Lower your right knee down to the floor, tuck the right toes, gate pose. Rise onto the knee and reach over to the front of your space. Exhale, drop your right hand down to the floor, left arm up and over, breathe in. Allow yourself to come into a bit of a back bend and then wave forwards as you take a bow. Inhale to lift and reach. Exhale to bow. And again, inhale. Enjoy it as you reach into your fingers. Exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, reach up into that left arm. Rise onto your knee and cartwheel the hands over to the front of your space. Face your left leg. Three-legged dog, send your left leg back. Inhale. Bend into your knee and flip your dog. You're welcome to slow it down a little bit more here if it feels good. Drive your right palm into the floor. Take another breath. Hips meet the earth. Sweep your left hand behind you, stargazer. Reach into your chest, reach into your hips. Find that space within. Lower your hips down to the floor, both hands to the front of your space. Plank position, take an inhale. Slow and controlled vinyasa. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. And then roll it slowly back. Downward facing dog. Land here with a connected full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth to sigh, release. With that exhale, lift your heels off the ground, knees to the floor. Sit back on your heels, come into a kneeling position. You can rest your hands on your thighs. Lengthen through your spine and close down your eyes. Feel the energy settle and drop. Notice how you're breathing. Can you soften a little bit more? And then on your next breath cycle, you can blink your eyes open and roll your hips over to the right side. Find a cross-legged seat, placing one foot in front of the other. You can reach the arms into the sky, lengthen upwards, breathe in, twisting gently to the right side as you breathe out, left hand to right knee, peel the right shoulder back. Find length through your twist. And then gently unwind and change the cross of your legs. If you've come this far, don't check out now. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Twist in the other direction. Right hand meets that left knee. Peeling the left shoulder back. Soften the face. Feel the breath steady. And then unwind. And just rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Keep the eyes closed. We'll be here for just a few moments. Can you relax into the shoulders, the face, the neck? And just feel your body unclench completely. Sense the movement of your rib cage with each passing breath. And really lean into a soft quality in your body from the earth. Allow yourself to exist in a softer space, giving yourself grace and patience, and taking in the grounded energy and quality of the earth. Let's rest our hands on our heart space and seal that in with a nice big breath. Breathe in through your nose. Open the mouth, sigh, release. Bowing the head down to the heart space. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that practice. I hope you feel a bit more connected to yourself and your body. I would love to hear where you are practicing from down below. So put where you are practicing from and also how you're doing in general. I would love to hear. There is a 7-day free trial, as I mentioned earlier, inside my membership. There's lots of funky flows in there, spicy Pilates, yoga fusions, honey flows, slow flows, breathwork meditation, you name it, it's all in there. So 7-day free trial if you're keen. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.